Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a little bit more painting on the Eclipse. So I'm going to be painting the passenger side door and fender. Pulled them off the car a while ago and I've just been waiting for a chance to paint them. It's supposed to be a beautiful day. So I'm going to go outside, get these things painted. So without talking too much, let's get into this. Have the door back outside. As you can see, I did underneath. There's not a whole lot of body work that needs done on this door. Got just a minor ding here. So basically all the dotted lines are the dents and dings that were like very minor and I wasn't super worried about. Just, cleaning them up a little bit, putting a little bit of filler in it and trying to clean it up. But the solid lines are the big dents or the very noticeable ones where I definitely need some body work. So these areas here need a little bit of love. That is very minor. And there's just some minor door dings on this door that I want to take care of. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to start doing the body work on those. And hopefully we'll get these painted today. That'd be awesome because then we can put them on the car tomorrow. And flip the car around and start working on the other side. So that'd be awesome. Anyways, let's get to work. So the primer is on now, all the body work's done. So the hard part's done. Well, not quite because now we gotta wait probably overnight at least. So till tomorrow morning I can sand this down and paint it. But we gotta wait at least 8 hours, maybe more. But as you can see, some of these little rings that pop up, when I painted the quarter panel, I have no problem showing my mistakes. And when we did the quarter panel, it came out pretty good. But what happened was, anywhere around the bodywork, do you see this? It just has this ugly little line, and it got the texture. It showed through the sanding scratches. And to be completely honest with you, I went 180, 220, 320. I mean, I went to school for bodywork. I know how to do this stuff. But I thought I could use 1K primer and get away with it, but I guess I can't. I thought it would save a little bit of time, and I should have known better. Taking shortcuts isn't going to work. So I used the 1K primer, and what it did was the body filler sucked it in and gave us this ugly mess here. So The quarter panel might be able to be buffed and wet sanded and be okay. It might not, so I might have to respray the quarter panel, but you know, at least I won't have to do any body work. But the problem was I was using a 1K aerosol primer and it was just soaking up into the body filler. So now we're using good stuff. We're using the 2K primer and the etching primer. I'm using both. So etching primer for the bare metal and then the 2K primer. So now this will cure for about 8 hours, and that little ring that you see there, you know, that'll all flatten out, and then once I wet sand it, it'll be perfectly smooth after it cures, and I will definitely not end up having this again. So after I sand the primer down, I paint it, none of this will happen. So now you can kind of see that. I was kind of scared that that was going to happen, but I didn't think it would because I didn't do like super body work on this thing, but it did anyway. So that's it. Tomorrow morning, we'll sand this thing down, we'll paint it. Alright guys, the fender and the door are both done. It's got a couple little dirt nibs in it, but nothing that won't buff out as usual. Painting stuff outside. Turned out pretty good. So now, just a matter of putting it on the car, and some point later on we'll wet sand and buff everything. Thanks for checking out another video. That's going to be it for today. Probably within the next few days, I'm going to try and start working on the other side and get done as much of the other side as I can. One of these days, if I don't do that, I got to start doing some of the bits, some of the odds and ends, like the side skirt cap, the side mirror, and the spoiler. So, you know, within the next few days, I'm going to try and get those painted or get some of the bumpers painted or the other side of the car. Something. So the other side of the car needs a good bit of body work. Both the bumpers need a good bit of body work. So while I feel like I got a lot accomplished by having half the car painted and being able to kind of see what the final product will look like, it's still going to be a little bit till most of the work's done. So anyways, guys, that's going to conclude today's video. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.